Hi Ryan, how are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming here. Is this your first time in Istanbul?
It is. It is.
Did you like it?
It's been amazing. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for your presentation. So could you please introduce yourself to us?
So I'm Ryan Holiday. I'm the author of a book called Growth Hacker Marketing, and I help companies grow.
Yeah. So your presentation was really awesome, but I just would like to ask you a question. What kind of qualities do we need to have as the leaders in the organizations to be able to push growth hacking in the organization?
No, it's a good question. I think a company has to be integrated. So the leader of the company has to make sure that all the different divisions that have different knowledge and skills are coming together, that we're not, making the product over here and then the marketers are over here and they're only communicating when it's time to launch. We want to make sure that all our knowledge, all our information, all our skills are sort of working together, and that making the product itself is the most important marketing decision that we're going to make. And that also, when marketers have input about how to make something more marketable or grow more quickly, that they're able to incorporate that feedback into the product itself early on in the process.
So this means that collaboration with the cross functions and so all the synergy and diversity is highly important, what I hear from you.
Yeah, that's exactly right. We can't have these silos where my job is only to do X and my job is only to do Y. In fact, we need to be collaborating as much as possible.
So let's think that I have found a really good idea, but I just would like to execute it. But it's not so easy because it's not my own responsibility to be able to make that IT happen. So what would you advise me to happen? Let's say that I'm not a manager. Let's say that I'm in junior level, and what would you advise to me?
Well, I would try to experiment with that idea as quickly and cheaply as possible so you have real data. So you're not like, hey, I have this brilliant idea, I think you should make it. You want to say, look, I tested this idea on a very small scale. Look at, it's hard to argue with data. It's easy to argue with ideas. So if you have really concrete data that says, hey, look, people are clicking on this, people like it, when we asked customers what they want to see, they said something similar to my idea. If you can have that data, I think it's easier to get people on board with what you're doing.
Okay, sure, thank you so much.
Thanks.